Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Madagascar. That wasn't a good joke. Anyway, Marty to the rescue. That's the next level. We are getting into the end of the game here, just about. Yeah, we're gonna be playing as Marty again, going into the dangerous jungle to find our friend Alexander.
Have you tried Toad Road?
Will it take me to Alex quickly?
No. It's actually a longer route, and it's full of toads. Lots and lots of toads. Then there's Apple Passage, if you like apples.
I don't care about apples or toads. I'm looking for Alex, my friend, the lion. I need you to focus, Mart. Is there any faster route?
Well, if you want to get there as quickly as possible, I'm afraid your only chance is to take the no chance of survival trail over there.
Now that sounds promising.
Well, the name is misleading. It's really more of a pathway than a trail.
That's not the part that...
And you'll be pleased to know that it's an apple-less, toad-free environment.
I guess we'll have to take our chances with the no chance of survival trail. Let's go.
If you want to get to Alex in time, we're really going to have to keep a tight schedule. Get to the checkpoints quickly, or I, might not be there to meet you.
What do you mean? You got big plans tonight or something?
No. The other creatures in this jungle may have plans to eat small, unattended animals that don't keep moving along at a fast pace.
Gotcha. I'll try to hurry.
So, yeah, we are already dying. You have to move quickly in this part of the game because, as Mort just said, he will get eaten if you don't. I forget what exactly, like, happens if you don't get to the checkpoint quick enough. And yeah, we got spiders. This game loves spiders. Oh shit, I didn't know we had the spitty flowers too. And yeah, all these really loud noises. I've said in the last one that this level is annoying. I think an even more apt description of it would be it's very, like, overwhelming. It's just a lot of shit going on, and it's just one threatening thing after the next.
Hey, Marty, I found this cave entrance.
But that first part isn't too bad. I was just thinking, watching the last segment, that I missed mentioning a detail on the beach, which is Melman's grave and his will written in the sand, which is a bit from the movie. Yeah, he, I kind of wish, it reminded me that there's like a whole 10-minute sequence in the middle of the movie where they like choose sides on the island, like Alex and Marty make their, like, split the beach into two, and Marty makes like a little shack where he just sells seawater. And I think it would be neat if, like, the actual conflict between the friends was more highlighted, because Alex's condition in this just kind of seems to be, like, a thing that the wild does to him that everyone else is kind of working around, and not, like, a direct conflict between him and the animals. Because, I mean, his existential crisis is more from being removed from his habitat rather than anything about the wild itself. But anyway, now we're introducing a very annoying part, probably the most annoying part of the whole level. This is the thing that I always dread doing when I play this game, and I'm probably way overhyping it, but yeah, I missed some funny dialogue, but Wilbur needs fruit in order to help us get to the somewhere, and so you need to collect fruit, and this is like that what do you call it? Shit. Yeah, this is the problem. There are durians that blow up and make you lose all your fruit, and if you are touched by a spider, then you go to hell. So it's just annoying, and you're hopping, and hopping is hard to control. And there's like no safe place to be, and it's very easy to just suddenly lose all your fruit in 2 seconds like I just did. And you have a very limited amount of time to do all of this shit. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. But I was gonna say, this is a lot like the mole mission in the coming of age level, in that it isn't even so much that the actual goal you need to beat the level. Fuck you, Wilbur, you fat hog. Yeah, 27 fruit isn't enough for you. You need 30 on the dot, you fucking maniac. But the extra, if you want to get the high score of 40, that's the one that really, like, fucks me up, and I can't do it because it's just too big of a pain in the ass. And I keep trying to go out of the way so that I can get, like, fruit that are right above shit, and then I end up hitting the fucking durians and blowing up. I think if I don't make it after this, then I'm going to edit to when I do make it, because I don't want the whole video to be this. Please, 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 please. Fuck you! I did it! I got them! I did it. You can't say I didn't. Yes, I am Mort. Hear me roar. Fucking, let's move on. Awesome.
Okay, what, huh?
Me neither, Mort.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Check this out, man.
That's it? All you did was push over a rock? This ain't no dead end. I'm about to open a can of butt on you, warthog.
What about your friend, though, huh? Don't you have somewhere to be?
This just makes it more annoying.
Oh boy!
The fact that the game does this little bit where all he does is push over, like, it's funny because Wilbur is goofy piggy, but fuck, like, ugh.
Oh no, the slide isn't dangerous.
Alright, so now I have a slide. And this is the first of 2 slides, actually, in this level. And I was playing one of the old Scooby-Doo games recently, and there's a level that has a couple of slides in that. And I have been noticing on my kind of, like, not Trek, but during this time of, like, actively going back and replaying some games that I owned back in Nam, as a child, most of them, of course, being licensed games, as I'm sure you guys know. Licensed games and platformers in particular really like slide levels, especially in, like, this era, the, like, 2000s, sort of. I don't know why, and I'm not really sure where the craze started. Was it Mario 64? That's the first thing that comes to mind. But I mean, Mario 64 is also, like, the, you know, the beginning point of a lot of 3D platforming conventions.
Yeah, I get it. Let's just move on, shall we?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. That's that synergy between us again.
Mort, how'd you get all the way over there? We were literally just standing right next to each other.
Ah, the plot called for it. Don't come apart on me now, Marty. All you have to do is cross this treacherous spider cave area by yourself, and we can move on to the next area.
Whatever happened to synergy?
That's one of my favorite jokes in this game, actually. I think it's pretty funny that he says the plot called for
I
it.
hate spiders.
Fuck! It's a good thing that it doesn't really matter if you die in this game. Especially because I have 20,000 lives, so I can afford it. Hello? Stalagmites. These are stalagmites, right? Stalactites are the ones that are from the top. I don't really remember this room. I don't think I usually go over here. Is this all that's in here? That's really fucking lame. I still have Mario Sunshine brain, so I'm like expecting to find some cool hidden boy in all of the different places. But yeah, I'm not always a huge fan of like LOL fourth wall break jokes, because they're a little bit overdone at this point. And this game really enjoys durians. I kind of forgot. I love when games just have a thing. Like, it's obviously a thing that just, I don't know, the developers get a lot of mileage out of, especially in a game like this. It sticks out like a sore thumb in a game that's an adaptation of a movie, because durians are not a thing in the other movie. I don't mean that, like, the Madagascar canon doesn't include durians, but, like, you know, they're never mentioned, they're not a significant thing in the movie, but just in this game, in the second half of it, they show up everywhere. And that really was a very... Oh, the croc! It's a very short area there, I was about to say, before the croc came. I didn't really say anything about the croc before. He speaks in like a stereotypical Japanese accent, or like Kung Fu master guy. I don't think he's very funny, he's just kind of a piece of shit. This guy occupies the same space in this game as like Il Piantissimo in Mario Sunshine, the Chimp in Mario Galaxy 2. I'm thinking of other ones, but one of those annoying fucking characters that's always just challenging you to races or mini games or high scores. And just for some fucking reason, you can't progress unless you beat their little wager. And yeah, there are these giant chasms in this second slide here that make things a tad harder. And also just the slipperiness of the slide and all that. And this croc can just walk on water like Jesus, apparently. Anyway, I feel like I had like 3 trains of thought in the last couple minutes and didn't finish any of them, so I apologize if I'm incredibly incoherent. I'm just reacting to video game.
I expected so much more.
Let me get in front of you, bitch. But yeah, I hate shit like this. I'm not a huge fan of stuff like that. Every Let's Play of mine is just me saying I'm not a huge fan of every, like, kind of level and thing in the game. Fuck! Why can't I jump on this slide? It's stupid. Stupid! Oh, now I'm gonna be so far behind him. Yes, yes. That was very cheap, but I did it. Thank you for putting checkpoints all over this place.
Return Mort to you, but may I ask you to consider 2 out of 3?
I can't remember if this is the end of the level or not.
Marty, you rescued me!
That must have been horrible inside that croc's mouth.
It really wasn't that bad. I've actually been in worse mouths before.
I also was just thinking about, earlier I was talking about how they could have had a level or cutscene or something about the 2 sides of the island thing. Fucking, I wish we had another level of the penguins. I want more penguin hijinks. You only get 1 level of them, but I guess it would have to be on the ship because that's the only thing they do for this level. And I don't know what else it would be other than just like enslaving and murdering the crew.
This is much more exciting. Just jump right in. Be sure
I always thought that the penguins, like, I liked them when I was a kid, but I'd found them kind of threatening, because they would, like, I thought they'd, like, murder people. And when I was in 2nd grade, I had a nightmare that the penguins of Madagascar cut off my arms with a sushi knife. Because at the end of the first movie, Rico cuts up the fish with the big sushi knife. And I was like, oh my god, Rico's gonna come and cut off my limbs. Anyway, Marty just jumped into the swirling vortex of terror that is... None of this shit is to be found in the movie. Marty's little trek into the jungle takes about 20 seconds of the movie, and they made a whole level out of it. But I'm glad we got out of it mostly unscathed. And as you can see, next time is gonna be the fucking end of the game. It's gonna be the final battle. We're going to be fighting Big Muscle Cat there. It looks like a furry character now I think about it. Although the real star of the show of this level is going to be durians, as you'll see. So anyway, I won't belabor this any longer. I will see you next time for that.